Oh, hey y'all, Fat Man Outdoors. Hey, if you liked the video, click that like button and click subscribe so that you'll get notifications whenever we post new content. Appreciate you watching. This is the Fat Man. I'm gone. Hey y'all, Fat Man Outdoors. I wanted to talk to y'all just for a few minutes real quick and talk to you about a tool that I use on my property again and again and again and again. It helps me manage my property on top of my trail cams and going and seeing what kind of tracks I see and where I see them. I also use a rifle with a night vision scope. Now this scope happens to be an ATN X-Sight Pro 4K. Now it has on it an IR light that is a Predator Tactics Coyote Reaper IR light. This thing is awesome. And I mean, it'll give you vision 600-700 yards at night, easy, no problem. But what I have it on is a Savage B mag that's chambered in 17 Winchester Super Mag. Now it's not a great big round, it's a small round, it's a 17 caliber round. It's, I mean, hauling at honking speed. This thing shoots like crazy fast. It's great for possums, coons, skunks. If you get headshot or a dead center chest shot on a bobcat or on a coyote, this gun will take them out. Don't let people tell you that they won't. It's all about shot placement. You kiss one of them in the ear with this and they're going to the dirt. They ain't gonna get up. They'll go down right where you hit them. I've done it too many times. I know what I'm saying. But the thing that I use more than anything is not shooting the rifle. What I use more than anything is I'll get up a distance away, 400 or 500 yards at night, sit up with this thing, put it on a tripod, and just watch through the scope and see what kind of critters are moving around on my property. Sometimes I'll go out 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning and take a look around in the field and down around my feeder and stuff with my night scope, because a lot of times you'll have some deers that'll always go to that deer feeder. They'll always go to that corn feeder. But then you'll have a lot of deers that won't never go to it. They'll come into the field, walk right by where it's at, go straight into this field and start picking in this winter wheat and not ever go around that thing. I don't know if they smell them or if they hear them when that camera comes on, or if something just they don't trust it. I don't know why. But they'll go in and wander around in there. And a lot of the biggest bucks that I've gotten footage of on this property, I've got footage through this scope instead of on the trail camera. Never saw them at the trail camera. But you know, it's one of those things that the companies say they can't detect them, that they can't see the light, and that they should not be a smell unless it's from a battery that's beginning to corrode. So in mine, I use solar panels. I never even put batteries in mine. Neither one of my Camo Jojo Trace cameras have any kind of a battery in them at all. Haven't had, and to this point, I don't think I'll ever need to, which is great. But like I said, a lot of times they won't even go around the camera. Now with the turkeys, now I've noticed, unless turkeys ain't got nothing else to eat, they'll walk across, some of them will, where that corn's coming out of that feeder, but they don't never stay there for a prolonged amount of time. As they walk by, they'll pick up a few pieces of that corn, and then they'll walk right by it and go off into the field, and they'll pick on this green stuff of this winter wheat coming up, or they'll be bugging in here, because right now it's almost 80 degrees right now. Bugs are going to be up good in the grass, and they would rather eat that than stand underneath that corn. Now if they're in the woods and this time of year and they ain't nothing else to eat and they run up on a pile of corn coming out of a feeder, yeah, they're going to have a party right there. They're going to stay right in that because, hey, it's only food for a mile and we're going to try to eat it till it's gone. But when they got 17 acres of winter wheat sticking up here, they don't need that. But again, that's how this helps me. So I can sit comfortably, I can bring a chair, bring something to drink, sit down in my chair, set up my tripod, and watch through this scope and see what's going on down there at different times, what kind of critters I'm seeing, when I'm seeing them. Because a lot of times how you have to base how you hunt is by what time you're seeing stuff. Now I know when the rut starts with deers, it doesn't make a lot of difference, because you can be seeing deer at 12 high noon every single day, the same deer coming to the feeder every single day, never misses one, rain or shine, and then the rut starts and you may not see that deer again all season, because the doe that he gets on may be a mile that way, and then while he was there he run up on some more and he may just stay there till season's over. It's really hard to predict them. So what you got to be careful in doing that is not, if I see bucks in my field getting late in the year, that's great, that's fine, but I don't worry about that. That's not what I look for. When I'm out there looking in the field at night and I'm trying to see what I can see and see what's coming around, I want to see does. I want to see slick heads. Because if I've got slick heads coming to that feeder every night and coming to this field every night, I guarantee you, you're going to get to do some business if you just hunt. Because the bucks are going to come and one will make a mistake. Lord bless me real well this past season, the very first, and I'm a meat hunter, okay? You know, some guys say don't kill small deers. If it's a real small bodied spike, I won't do it. If it's a big body spike and he's the first thing that walks out, I'll put him down, because I don't hunt horns, I hunt meat. But the Lord blessed me this past season, a massive deer, probably a 140 class deer, massive big giant buck. Walked right out in front of me. I killed him with a muzzleloader at about 40 yards. I mean, I was tickled to death. The videos, I've got it posted on my YouTube page. I was elated. I've killed a lot of big deer, but that deer was very special to me, because I told my wife, I said, I'm going to challenge myself this year. I ain't going to take a high-powered rifle out of the gun safe until I kill a deer with a muzzleloader. And I've got a muzzleloader I've had for probably 25 years, a Remington, and I come down here, not probably 20 feet from where I'm sitting right now, and sit down in a fold-up lawn chair, backed up in about the third row of corn, and about 40 yards that way, he walked right out where a doe was standing there eating corn, and it's just things like that, that as you build your property, as you build your hunting land, and you build the ecology that you want to have for the animals that is in your area, there's so many tools that is important. Trail cameras, vastly important. Feeders, vastly important. Something like a night vision scope, whether it's infrared or this is just an IR scope, it's about, you can get them for about $700, and then the additional light costs about like $140 that you can put on them. The little light that comes with these ain't much. You'll want a better light, and believe me, this Coyote Reaper is the light. I don't even so much worry about the gun that it's mounted on as just as a platform, because I've got a deal that I can put this right on a tripod and strap it right to it, and I don't got to have to try to sit and hold this thing up, because with this scope on it, this rifle probably weighs 12 pounds, 10 anyway, and it'd be really hard to just kind of, you know, sit for a long period of time and scan and scan and scan and scan. But the cool thing about this is these scopes have got the ability to record as well, so that you can have documented footage of what you're seeing, and you can watch, maybe if you've got the same buck all through summer and fall that's been progressing, you've watched him grow in his velvet and everything, and you can see how he's growing. And if you see him come up into the field one night and he's got big chunks of velvet hanging off of his antlers, or got vegetation hanging off his antlers, you know he's probably pretty close right around there, got a rub somewhere. So when season starts, you can hunt that rub and he'll revisit that rub, and may give you a great advantage on being able to kill him. But guys, these are just some stuff that I wanted to share with you that I do when I'm trying to prepare a piece of land that I'm going to hunt. And like I said, I've worked a lot on this land right here, and a neighbor of mine about 1,000 yards behind me here, he's kind of got the same kind of situation as I do, and he and I kind of started mirroring each other. So now the deer, for I don't know, 300, 400 acres in here, that his little honey hole and my little honey hole are their favorite places to hang out. So both of us we see a tremendous amount of deer and a tremendous amount of turkeys. But guys, just if you have any questions, I'll try to answer them best I can. Just hit me up in the comments. I hope this video was informative and it gave you a little bit of insight on some of the stuff that I do, and that it'll be helpful to you when you're trying to set up your hunting area. And like I say, this is a great tool. It's a little bit of an investment, but especially if you need the predator control, if you're getting too many coyotes or too many bobcats or coons, stuff like that coming around, those are a detriment to turkeys, I ain't gonna lie. You know, the coyotes and the bobcats kind of scare deer in the fawning time, but the possums and the skunks and the raccoons and the coyotes and the bobcat, they all scare turkeys all the time. So you just have to figure out how you want to do that. If you want to have a multitude of animals running around that you can potentially hunt at any time, or if you want to try to protect your turkey population and protect your deer population, then you'll need to do predator control. But guys, I hope, like I said, I hope this video was informative, and just wanted to show you what I thought was one of my important tools, which a lot of people would probably think it's not, but for land management, but I think this is very important for land management. Guys, this is the Fat Man. I hope to see y'all in the next video. Appreciate it if you hit that like button and click subscribe so we can get to 1,000 subscribers, so I can start cleaning out my gun safe to give some stuff away that we've got piled up to give away. And I'll see you in the next video. I'm gone. Hey y'all, appreciate you watching this video. Hope to see you in the next one. This is Fat Man. I'm gone.